step in strong negotiating skills is the S. Be specific. Know the specific issues or topics about which you'll be negotiating before you start negotiating. Know your contract, your terms, your conditions. Know which items may be sticking points. Know which items are the most important and which items are not so important. Discuss specific terms, conditions, and issues in a sequence as you negotiate, one at a time. You don't want to cross over or mix up different issues as you're going through. Stick to one thing at a time and work through that issue. If you hit a sticking point, move to another issue, you can come back to that one. You don't want to bring up irrelevant issues, and you don't want to revisit issues if they've already been solved. Don't allow small talk or expressions of opinions to consume valuable meeting time with the person with whom you're negotiating. Make sure that in no way that creates a less congenial environment for negotiating, offering opinions instead of sticking to the topics. Negotiation is about clearly stating what you need and listening carefully to know what the other party needs so you can come to a mutually beneficial solution.
When you talk about these negotiations, you said people need to be specific. I just want to negotiate with the guy. What do you mean, be specific?
Well, negotiation is all about knowing which issues or topics you need to work out. Negotiation is a part of working something out with someone.
Okay.
You generally work out with someone. If we agree on something, it's real simple. We have a conversation, we walk away, everybody's happy.
Right.
If there's a little bit of a disagreement, then we have to go to persuasion. And persuasion is where one person takes on the mantle of trying to convince the other person of the merits of their argument. If we can't get there through persuasion, the next step is negotiation. And that's where we're looking typically, and people call it a give and take. I like to think of it as a give and give, because you'll find out that each party has very different things that are important to them. And we can make sure that if we know specifically what the issues are, first of all, that we need to discuss, so we're not talking about the wrong thing. You can waste a lot of time talking about the wrong issue. We need to know exactly what the issue is. Number two, we need to know which issues are the sticking points and what's important, which issue is important to each party. So know the specifics, and the best way to do that, if it's a contract negotiation, read your contract, know your terms and conditions, and know the other person you're going to be dealing with. If it's, say, a house purchase, know the price points, know the issues that need to be fixed, know anything that can hold up your escrow ahead of time, put that in the contract. Do your homework. Know specifically what you want. Generalities, a waste of time talking about generalities.
Now, if all else fails, is it fisticuffs?
That would be confrontation, and that's the next step down the path right before litigation.
Got it.